Alright, first up, the DCU is buzzing with talk about a mysterious bat symbol spotted on the Clayface set. Did James Gunn just confirm a crossover with Robert Pattinson's Batman, or is it all a wild fan theory? We've got the inside scoop straight from Gunn himself. Next, we're diving into the dream casting of the century. Could Marvel's Kingpin, the incredible Vincent D'Onofrio, be making a jump to the DC universe to play none other than Swamp Thing? He's definitely saying yes. Then we're looking back at James Gunn's roots. Will his pre-MCU superhero flick, Super, ever get a nod in the official DCU? Gunn himself is weighing in on the possibility, and it might surprise you. And finally, we're going behind the mic to uncover the secret behind Eagly's hilarious voice in Peacemaker. James Gunn reveals the genius voice actor bringing our favorite CGI Eagle to life, and trust us, it's a performance you have to hear about. Smash that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a drop. Did James Gunn just hint at a crossover between the DCU and Robert Pattinson's Batman? A mysterious bat symbol surfaced on the set of the upcoming DCU film Clayface, sparking massive fan speculation that Matt Reeves' Batman universe might be merging with the main DCU. However, James Gunn himself has stepped in to clarify the situation on Threads. When asked directly if the symbol meant a merge, Gunn responded that while the trash can it was found on was indeed from the set, he had a hard time believing the bat symbol was placed there by the art department, and it certainly never crossed his desk for approval. This clarification comes as the Batman and its related projects are officially part of the DC Elseworlds label, separate from the main DCU. Clayface, directed by James Watkins, is set to be the third entry in the new DCU, following Superman and Supergirl, and is slated for a September 11, 2026 release. Meanwhile, The Batman 2 is scheduled for October 1, 2027. While the DCU is developing its own Batman project, The Brave and the Bold, no casting has been announced yet. Fans are still holding out hope for connections, but for now, it seems the bat symbol was just a case of mistaken identity, leaving the DCU and Elseworlds universes distinct. But don't go anywhere, because the casting rumors are heating up and we've got a major Marvel star potentially heading to DC. Next, Vincent D'Onofrio could be trading in his Kingpin persona for something much greener. Marvel's Kingpin, Vincent D'Onofrio, is ready to join the DC universe, and he has a very specific role in mind: Swamp Thing. The upcoming DCU movie, announced as part of James Gunn's Gods and Monsters chapter, is slated to be directed by Logan's James Mangold. While details are scarce, D'Onofrio has made his interest crystal clear. Responding to a fan on X who asked if he should play Swamp Thing, D'Onofrio enthusiastically replied, "Yes, he should." He further elaborated on his vision for the character, stating, "It would be fun figuring it all out. Deeper than that the psychological brokenness inside him, it would be an intense role, the kind I like." The 66-year-old actor acknowledged the challenge of working with Marvel currently, but seems eager to explore this darker, complex role. James Gunn has previously mentioned discussions with director James Mangold about the project, indicating it's still in development despite Mangold's busy schedule. Mangold himself has described the potential film as a simple, clean, gothic horror movie. Fans are already buzzing about the possibility of D'Onofrio bringing his intense presence to the iconic creature, envisioning a Swamp Thing unlike any seen before. But what about James Gunn's own past superhero work? Could it ever be part of the new DCU? Next, we're talking about the unexpected star behind a fan-favorite feathered friend. Could James Gunn's cult favorite superhero film, Super, ever become canon in the new DC universe? The director himself has weighed in, and the answer might be a bit of a letdown for some. James Gunn, now at the helm of the DCU, previously directed the 2010 indie superhero movie, Super, starring Rainn Wilson as the Crimson Bolt and Elliot Page as Bolty. When asked on Threads if Super could be integrated into the DCU, Gunn stated, "I'm not in charge of that. Someone else owns Crimson Bolt." He added that he doesn't think it's something he'd pursue, beyond perhaps a small Easter egg. Super tells the story of Frank, a regular guy who decides to become a vigilante superhero after his wife is taken by a drug dealer. Despite having no superpowers, he dons a homemade suit and uses a wrench to fight crime. The film, distributed by IFC Midnight, also featured Liv Tyler and Kevin Bacon. The DCU's canon timeline currently includes Creature Commandos, Superman, and the upcoming Peacemaker Season 2, followed by films like Supergirl and Clayface in 2026. While Gunn is focused on building the new DCU, the ownership of Super remains with another entity, making a direct canon connection unlikely. Fans are debating whether a simple Easter egg would be enough to acknowledge Gunn's earlier work, or if a full integration would have been more exciting. Speaking of DCU favorites, we're about to reveal the secret voice behind a very special CGI sidekick. Next, find out who's really behind Eagly's iconic squawks and screeches in Peacemaker. Ever wondered who gives Eagly, the loyal CGI eagle from Peacemaker, his distinctive voice? Director James Gunn has revealed it's none other than the incredibly talented D. Bradley Baker. In a recent episode of Peacemaker, the official podcast, Gunn shared that every sound Eagly makes, whether in Season 1 or Season 2, is the work of Baker. Gunn even admitted that watching Baker perform the bird voices during recording sessions, often over Zoom, is hilarious because he has to turn off his mic to stop himself from laughing at how ridiculous Baker looks making those noises. D. Bradley Baker is a legendary voice actor with an extensive resume, including iconic roles in SpongeBob SquarePants, Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and many other DC projects. Jennifer Holland, who plays Harcourt in Peacemaker, praised Baker's performance, noting how he imbues Eagly with specific thoughts and feelings, making the character incredibly expressive. Fans are amazed by Baker's versatility and the personality he brings to a character that is entirely digital. With Peacemaker Season 2's final episodes approaching, the behind-the-scenes magic behind Eagly is adding another layer of appreciation for the show. That's all the buzz for today, but we'll be back with more Drip Feed news soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And that's a wrap on today's Drip Feed. We covered James Gunn clarifying bat symbol rumors for Clayface, Vincent D'Onofrio wanting to play Swamp Thing, the fate of James Gunn's Super in the DCU, and the secret voice of Eagly from Peacemaker. Don't miss out on future updates. Smash that like button, subscribe to Drip Feed, hit the notification bell, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our socials. We'll catch you next time.